cause. Wait, beauty for a cause, right?
Yes,
is that right?
beauty
Yes,
for a cause.
yes. And basically we have makeup artists, people who do hair, stylists, and 2 clothing lines or 2 stores here. This is all about collaboration and to raise funds for the health and wellness grant. So we're all here in lovely Midtown, and I would say a highlight is getting to know people's stories. So that's been amazing. So yes, happy to be here. Happy to be here.
We've got a bunch of ladies putting themselves out there, getting their hair and makeup done, and then they'll be stopped.
This filter, glam over glam, sparkle and gold. Love all that. Got that warrior life representing. Yeah, I'm just taking the last of my beauty day and pampering and all the fun things. It was like such an amazing day. All I can ask for.
And we still feeling good. What you want. Be proud with your talk. Head to the sky humbly as you flaunt your flaws as your power. My disability is mine. So this song is called Right Side. And I love this song because as I've been talking about it and singing it, I realized that it's not just about me being half deaf in my ear. You can use this to, if somebody's saying something that's maybe negative and you don't want it, just tell them switch to the left. Right. Switch to the left. And so I have to tell people to switch to the left all the time because people talk to me in this ear and I'm just like, I can't hear you on the right side. Switch to the left. Hey, switch to the left. I can't hear you on the right side. Switch to the left. Hey, Switch to the left. I can't hear you on my right side. Switch to the left. Hey, switch to the left. Yes, thank you. Okay, so you're gonna hear a piece of that in this song. So if you feel it, just sing.
It came when, I needed to be somewhere. But I'm just, like I said, I'm at the point where I'm just feeling like I'm tired of this body controlling me, and I'm just like ready to fight in this way. But I know I have to balance it. So I did a lot of resting as much as I can. But I kind of know the pattern, because it was like the first couple times out and being productive, not having much sleep, because I'm still, still recovering, and I just gotta let time heal me and take it easy. But I'm glad to be able to step out today. And I just said this is going to be the one thing I'm going to do for now. But if you guys are in the Sacramento area, definitely come to Pachamama Coffee. They're located in Midtown. All the information's on my page. And just wanted to kind of just check in and say I'll see you there. Also, if you can't get there and want a calendar, on the link on my bio, there's a link that goes directly to purchase that calendar. And generously to meet up with FemWINism, and how this all inspired and came to be was through the grant. But they have just made a lot of the calendar proceeds to just go straight to my current fight. So I appreciate all the support, and I'm so thankful that we could continue this. I was January, we're wrapping it up. So when you think of January, think of my fight, because I fought pretty hard this month. And see you guys there. Bye.
It is full of stories of warrior women who have fought for their life and that are still fighting for their life. And I will be there semi-hosting, so hope to see you guys there. Pachamama, 46.
Everyone, so we're here, starting a little late, so I think we're going to go a little bit later, you think? Yeah, 6? Yeah. We'll just kind of hang out, we're posted.
At 5:30.
Yeah.
In like 10 minutes.
So in 5:30, so 5:30. Okay, so we're about to speak, so we'll try to live stream. This is Quinn.
Pachamama, 20th Street.
And if you got to get the calendar, you don't have to be here, and you'll hear our stories. But we're reunited warrior women, fighty fight. That's Tia. Tia, say hi. She's with FemWINism, and she helped collaborate with me to bring this event and bless these women, bless me with an amazing pampering day that we were able to turn into this calendar. So let me show you. Since January is almost wrapped up, I couldn't do a whole lot of, I wanted to do a lot more with marketing it and just promoting it, but as you know, I was fighting for my life, so it's pretty appropriate that on January, because I could look at these days, and there were so many days spent in the hospital, ICU, and the hospital, the ER, and just almost coding, and I'm just thankful. Even today, it was a little difficult to get out, but when it comes to things like this is how I fight. this is how I fought all these years, is to be able to just connect, especially with other warrior women and warriors that are all over the world. It's just been amazing. So I know there's always downsides of it, but I found the blessing in it, and I found a lot of healing in it, and it's just been a journey. But let me go back to the calendar so you can see. I made this calendar when I was hospitalized. So a little bit of my background is, I did graphic design. I just kept up my skills as best as I can. So this is the stuff I like to do. It keeps my mind off of all the hecticness of fighting for your life. So let me go ahead and show you the calendar. But first let me just show you. Okay. I'll go to Zelma. That's Zelma there. She's not even supposed to be here. Let me tell you that. Because that is a testimony. So when somebody tells you you only have so much time to live, you can tell yourself, no, you can fight. Because I got told that this month. And that's exactly what she has done. And that's why this energy that I fight for to be a part of and to bring is healing. And we need connection, especially when we're going through trials. Brandy, she's a Kimi warrior. You'll see her advocating all the time and sharing her story. But she couldn't be here because she's working. Also on dialysis, same story as us. And we have Courtney. Courtney's here. And let's see. I can't find where Courtney is right now. But we'll be speaking soon, so I probably have to get off. There's Kendra. I'm live streaming. But you gotta get a calendar. Be inspired all year long. I have the link on my bio. You just click the link tree, and there's a link that goes straight to the store, and I'll get it to you. And I'll probably do a promo for today, because everybody that came to support us today, we discounted the calendar for 15. She feels pretty price, and it's definitely a nice thing to have, a nice addition to have, in your wherever your space is, wherever you organize your life at, and just to be able to see warrior women and their stories every month, and then check out the IG, because every month I'm where they're gonna take over. So again, thank you so much for the support. We're about to go to the other room to share our stories. It's not too late. Come to Pachang Mama, and we're here at Midtown. You should memorize it. But we're here in Midtown, and it's like 20th Street. There's also 919 20th Street in Midtown, and we have. Here. Yeah, we like so. Yeah. Oh yeah. This September. I will know because that's my birthday month too. Oh yeah.
My mom too.
Oh. Yeah. So you'll see her amazing story. Me and her, we've been fighting. We have to get out of care, okay? We have home care right now, but we're still here. We're still here. That's what you call warrior women, warrior strength. How can you not want to be a part of that?
Yes.
It gives me a boost to just keep pushing and to refuse to say no and to not take no for an answer, because there is a lot to live for. Even if my body ain't cooperating, remember our spirit. Our spirit is really what drives our bodies. So tap into that. It's all good. But, alright, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm speaking and some other women.
Just listening back to some of my live performances, it really broke my heart. I found it horrible. And I was like, okay, so how am I gonna be a singer and I can't hear? I can't hear I couldn't hear either the beat, or I couldn't hear my words or my voice. And so I actually stopped singing for a very long time, just because I was just fearful of being able to sing in the studio, but not on stage. So I stopped singing for a long time. But when you have a calling on your life, when there's something that you're actually supposed to be doing, there's no way that you can run away from that. You always find your way back to it, or people are, I guess, put in place to bring you back to that. So that's always happened to me. And I'm just grateful that I've been given so many platforms to share my story, because there's so many people that are dealing with things that you may not even know that they're dealing with, and it's very hard on your mental. It really is. So I'm just grateful to be able to share my story with you all, and that's it for me.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Kendra. Okay, so next we have Nicole. She's going to be, right? Oh wait, where's Tia? Oh, Lupita! I am sorry, Lupita.
Yeah, whoever wants to, but.
Oh, whoever wants to share their story. That's fine. Okay, so we have Nicole here, another warrior. She is in the calendar as well.
Lies in diabetic and vegan meals. That's my specialty. It's all vegan and all plant-based. But my story is very unique, and I thank Mary Bell and the whole Warrior Life team. I just recently broke my right thigh femur bone and donor bone. I had surgery November 20th, 2 days before Thanksgiving. So the doctors have said I'm gonna be down for at least 6 months. But I have very rare lung disease. 1 in a million people have it. It's called VIP, dysphoria interstitial pulmonitis. So my lungs are very restrictive. So time to time I'm on a breathing machine. I do treatments and things at home. But also I got tons of health issues like blood pressure, diabetes. But through it all, I thank God for giving me the strength to be here and then to be able to still share my testimony and my story. So despite what you have, you don't have to look it on the outside just because it's on your inside. And so I stay positive, I stay encouraged. I have a beautiful, wonderful family, husband, 5 kids, grandson. So I thank all of them for being a support. But my story, I'm Miss September, so you can see me in September and read it. I'm also have Instagram, the Vegan Lady Soul, website, Vegan Lady Soul. I do Facebook, but really don't do Facebook, so that's out. I just hit the share button. But if you want to know a little bit more about my story and the health obstacles and challenges, but I'm down to share. I'm really open because God gave me a purpose is to share my story and testimony to encourage and inspire others that despite what it looks like and the doctor says, you can still be here. Because I survived like those and came through. So thank you.
So we have next, is it Lupita? And if there's anyone else that was a part of the shoot that would like to share their story, we encourage you to come up and share. Okay, awesome. Breathe, it's okay, we're family here. We all have stories and we all have fear of public speaking, yes?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Hi guys, ladies. I'm Lupita. Hot August night, but we're not just I don't know, some of you guys do follow me. I had cancer 3 times. My family's an amputation happened. I came across Warrior Life page from probably another person in Sacramento, and reading about her got me into wanting to participate in the event with others. And I got to meet beautiful Courtney, that's also very active with her life as an amputee. And my old high school friend is also a cancer warrior. So
Thank you for sharing. I just want to hear everybody's story. Okay, everybody else tell her now. No. Okay, and okay.
We're gonna bring you money. Sorry.
That's how much they're connected, you know. Just can't.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
Where's Uncle Daddy? Okay.
He wasn't ready, so I put him on the spot.
All right, so introduce yourself.
She's on the camera also.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss July. My name is Kyla Aquino Irving, and I am a kidney sister to Maribel. She and I both I had been on dialysis when I was 15 years old. Out of nowhere, my kidney stopped working. I'm a mutant Filipino that got this tall, so I guess dialysis helped stunt my growth a little bit, so I'd be 7 feet tall. Anyway, so my story is that out of nowhere, my kidney stopped working, and my parents were freaked out because no one in my family had kidney failure. I had an aunt with lupus, and she experienced some kidney issues, but nothing like having to go on dialysis. And so I have immigrant parents, and I'm an immigrant too, and so at first my mom didn't want to make a fuss and didn't want to tell the doctors to keep checking and find out what's going on until it was kind of late. And she was like, no, something is really wrong. And now that I'm a mom, I trust that mom instinct. When I feel something, I just get to it. So anyway, I see all the moms like, or those with strong moms, of course. I'm just, I'm gonna get through this.
Yes, you are. You're a warrior.
Yes.
Well, I did this because I really love Maribel. And, sorry, there's no difference between the two of us. And I know that, sorry, God forbid one day I'll need another kidney, because I'm taking care of myself now so that doesn't happen. But when I look at her, I know that there's no difference between the two of us. And now that I've met you all, I know there is no difference between any of us. Like, any of us could have each other's stories, right? So I'm just thankful to God that I have my life and that I was healthy enough to have my son 16 months ago. And to share my story means to hopefully allow you to share your story, you to shine your light, you know. So Mother Teresa said, by you shining your light, you can light another candle. And lighting another candle does not diminish your candle, right? You can light many candles from one light. That makes sense. So I just want to say thank you all for being a part of this, and thank you for letting me be a part of this and spreading the word about organ donation, because I always say the shortage of organs for people of color is a solvable problem. If everyone who could donate would donate, there would be no waiting list. So every time I get a chance to get on a mic, to speak, to share, it's my chance to just say that again. So thank you all so much. You are all so beautiful from where I'm standing. Thank you.
Amazing event. In honoring each of the stories, we learned so much about each of you. We learned about the things that you are battling and how we as a community can come up and come together and, just at least say an encouraging word to each of you. So we want to thank you guys for offering your stories and being a part of the event. We also wanted to thank Pachamama and Lauren for allowing us to host this event here. Lauren, you've been a really, really great support to us, and we just wanted to say thank you. To the photographers, Shaban's here, Dev and Mark, and Malika just had a baby. Congratulations, Malika. All the makeup artists, Vanessa's here. And if you guys go to the FemWINism page, you can see all the hair and makeup artists that volunteered their time just to put this together. Most importantly, we are here to honor this woman to my left. I really wanted to come up here and share with everybody, because I don't know if everybody knew, but Mary Bell put this together as she was in her hospital bed, you guys. I went to go see her, and I was like, Mary Bell, just let us help you, take it easy. She said, no, I still want to do this, I just want to be busy. So while she's in her hospital bed, she's reaching out, she's emailing people to see if they want to be involved, she's putting this calendar together, and you guys, she worked really, really hard to put this together. So if you could just please give her a round of applause. Okay.
I don't know where's my husband at? Where's my husband? I don't know where he went.
I can hold the camera for you.
Oh,
too,
okay,
yes,
thank
as
you.
speak.
I appreciate it.
And so this is
Oh yeah. Hi everybody.
The lady is everyone.
Thank you, first off, for coming. I know it's kind of an odd day, you know, but I'm just thankful for also hosting us. And they also provided coffee for the day event. And it was early in the morning, and we all got there. That really helped. We all needed it. We needed a little, you know, boost. But I'm just thankful because one thing I have learned through fighting chronic illness for many years. It started at the age of 25. I'm now the young age of 39.
Yes.
And it's, you know, a couple decades of fighting, and I don't know, I was carried throughout the whole time because I just connected. I just kept connecting. I made sure that I stayed active, that my mind was still going, and I still knew who I was, because this body, it could, sometimes it could, on bad days, it could bring old Maribel back, and you don't want to see that. So it's a balance, and really that's what Warrior Life came about. Maribel's kidney story, I share a lot about, you know, my earlier days, and we're actually turning it into a book. That's in the works, but you know, I can only do so much. But the calendar thing, for it to come together with the time frame that we had, and all the people that just donated their time, their giftings, and the women that just were warrior women, I will say, that were candidly sharing their stories. I mean, that's what keeps me going. So the last hospitalization, I just got out of the ICU like almost a week and a half. So I'm fresh out of the hospital, fresh out of going in between life and death, which I have experienced several times in my life. And that's why I just want to spread that message that, you know, we're not promised every day. And I have been blessed to, regardless of the earlier days, or like the bad things, or all of it, it came to be where I have my husband that is like ride or die for me, straight up, I will say. He's just been, you know, by my side, and thankfully trained to do everything. I mean, I do dialysis at home. We do all our self-care. We manage it all at home, and a lot of that hustle in me is because this is the fruit of it. And, you know, I do it for my family, but then yet I'm able to gain this, you know. So this is like, that's what life is all about. And I know God is with everything. And I will say this is the past one. I had hospice again talking to me. I was like, no, it ain't my time. Because really, you can tell yourself that. Tammy can attest. I had valley fever in 2013. It started actually 2010 when I first got my transplant. I did get a gift of life. It was beautiful. I was a part of a six-person chain. Anonymous donor came. Everything that has happened, news, everything. It was just like the miracle I was waiting for. And then 5 months later, I take my first trip, and I get something called valley fever. Look it up, learn about it, because not a whole lot of people know about it, but it's killing people, and it's killing a lot of people. And I'm just grateful that I'm still here. I even know people, actually, like my dad hasn't made it. So I'm obviously here for a reason, and as long as I have this voice, I'm going to continue to advocate. I'm going to continue to share. I'm going to continue to see the fruits of all of that, and that's through you guys, and even through social network. And social networking doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be, you know? I mean, they say that, and all this, and no, we could use this for good. And we can see all this negative stuff going on in the world, but there's still good happening. And we got to continue to pass that along. But thank you all. Thank you all. I love you. I really do.
Thank you so much, Mary. Life and death situations, or some of us might have felt like you wanted to die, like emotionally, like where it's like you're soulless. So that's what I know that we all have in common. And I know that some of you, it's such a struggle because it taps into your emotional and you just feel like you're losing it. And then you see people creating stuff, you're like, how are they even doing that? It's because they chose to say that it's okay. That's what it is. It's okay to share this, because I know that I am not alone. So if you're out there and you feel that you are alone, because at the end of the day, you're by yourself, dealing with whatever that's going on in here. So just asking you guys to give yourself permission to say that, hey, it's okay. How can I use this for good? And you literally have so many ladies here that's an example of that. And just what I see in you and all of you guys that have like a creative juice is that it's like, I don't know if you guys can relate, but you've had a conversation with death. Can you guys relate with that? You've had I can talk to death all day long, you know, because we faced something where we had a question, how many months do I have left? You know, we think of the worst, but the worst can be very beneficial because you get to accept it and really make your time worth something. So that's something that I had to say on my heart, as you're saying, because you don't know. Or the people around you, right? It could be someone next to you. You don't know that either. So anyways, did anyone want to share their story before we end the night? Anyone? All right. Do you feel it? Yes. Eye contact is always, you're communicating to me too. I see you.
Hi guys, my name is Salma Hernandez. I go by Nina916 on Instagram. I was diagnosed with stage 3C breast cancer in 2014. When I was first diagnosed, basically, as everybody knows, in order to be diagnosed, you have to get a mammogram. Well, in order to get a mammogram, you have to be the age of 42 and above. Mind you, I was only 33 years old. I kept getting denied for a mammogram. But my body kept telling me, you know, something's wrong with you. So I finally decided to, you know what, get this mammogram done. Like I forced myself with the doctor, like you have to do it. If not, I'll pay out of pocket. It doesn't matter how much, I want to pay out of pocket. So I paid my visits and everything out of pocket because insurance was not covering it. And it turned out I had breast cancer. While going through that, Lupita, she was going through it herself, and she would actually come to my chemos to do all that. Then after that, the breast cancer metastasized to a stage 4, which, sorry, we all know stage 4 is terminal. Sorry, but by the grace of God, I'm still here. I was given 36 months of life, which is 3 years, but I'm going on 5. The big support system, my family and friends. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't keep fighting. You know, you guys give me hope. All of you, each and every single one of you guys give me hope every day. You know, like I said, my daughter's my motivation. Every day I try to make memories with her in case one day I'm not here, she can at least remember her mom, you know? But thanks to you guys all give me hope.
So much courage. Did anyone else want to share? Anybody? Okay, let me do the eye contact thing again. All right, I guess we'll end it. Anyone else? Okay, we'll end it. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you again, everyone from oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna forget people, but thank you from Pachamama to all the hairstylists, to all the makeup artists for making that event happen right there for the calendar. All you guys for sharing your stories and everyone that showed up. You guys could be anywhere else. What's today? Thursday? You could be anywhere else right now, but you chose to be here to support a cause. So we are so grateful for you guys. Thank you.
Who missed it, you can still get the calendar. Hit up this one. Hit up Maribel. All right? Okay.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Tonight was a wonderful, blessed night, celebrating cause. Everyone out here. Thank you all the women who came out to support this beautiful cause.
I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
I'm glad.